Hello, welcome to Devlog 2 on Enchantress development. Following last week's video with the project cleanup, there's been a major change with the project folders itself, so we'll go straight into that. At the moment we've got a complete structure with all the materials in one folder, all the models slash prefabs in one folder, because I still need to actually go through the prefabs to find out what's being used, what's not, and what is actually missing as well. For example, like you've got this model here that's missing its material, whereas it's the same one here, so between the two there's a model and a prefab. I didn't want to delete anything as of yet because I had a lot of problems this week when I went through a load of the folders already, and this was actually 2 attempts, so try not to do this like the mistake I did, but going through the folders and then finding out there's a lot of stuff missing in the game, and then the game just basically was really slow and Unity couldn't handle it, so I just thought undo all my changes. And this was being able to revert from GitHub, obviously, so I can show GitHub desktop, which is what I used for the project during uni. It was a very good tool to help me allocate my effort into all the hard work that was going into each amount. So every time you do a lot of work, I save it, and then you basically do like a git push, that's what they'd say. Just wait for it to load up. I had 2 attempts obviously already to fix this. So far these are all my last changes that I did, because I went through the FPS horror pack, which took a long time, but as of here you can see I've already done cleanup attempts 1 and 2, so, and before that there was going back when I was actually doing the development of the game. But yeah, no, GitHub's a really good tool to use if you ever use it at all. But going back to the project as well, the textures are all in the right folder, which is good, but like I said, I still need to go through what's being used, what's not. And for example, something that's actually relevant to me is the time period that I'm in with the game. So it's 1930s, and you're not going to have a random trash can here. You can see that's quite modern in that respect, so there needs to be a lot of changes regarding that. The downside to some of the projects, some of the assets in the scene, is that they've missing their materials. So as you can see here, you've got the bottom of the cradle missing, and on some it's not so bad, but the others have just gone missing for some reason. It's only a wood material, which is fine, I can change that up, but aside from all the other toys, they need to be overlooked. But like I said, there's a mixture of time periods in here which isn't accurate, so I need to amend that. But aside from that, that's really been the major improvements as of this week, because it's taken a lot of effort with putting time towards it, because I've had work a lot this week as well, so you know, it's trying to find the time and manage what hours I can do in and out. But as this is my 3rd time the charm to be lucky to get the project actually in a better condition, it's worked in my favour a bit more. So I'm happy with what the folders are doing now. They're all organised. I just need to go through mainly the models folder, materials and textures folder, so that'll be starting this week. And I'm going to go through my scripts using Visual Studio 2019, because I need to look at what can be maybe changed or cleaned up, because they're all working, but they just need a bit of a polish, to be honest, before any other bug fixing or updates get involved. But no, I will be working a few more weeks in to do a lot more actual functionality changes instead of just the project itself. But I can't really work in a project that's all over the place, because it just messes up my head and makes me think of how much pressure there was back in uni. But no, it's been good this week. I think there's been a lot of effort put towards this. It's just been on the off chance, and the files look a lot better. I'll even do a lot of organising with specifics like, you know, miscellaneous, environmental, character based assets, so it's a bit easier to navigate around instead of just one big folder scrolling all around to find the specific one. But at first I need to go through what I do and don't use. Like, I definitely use this pencil, but I never use this lamp, for example. But no, that's the major changes for this week, really. Feel free to check out the blog post on Tumblr. The link will be in the description below, and feel free to check out the game if anybody is interested in knowing more about it. But no, the project will be coming along a bit further as of next week. I'm not sure when the next video will be released, but I will have one uploaded probably at the same time, so we're looking at probably about Friday. But no, it's been good this week, and I continue to keep pushing forward as much as I can. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned and stay safe.